Hey there, beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. I am the Soul Leader. Welcome. So I have a quick story time for you. So I remember when I was in middle school and we used to play dodgeball and physical education. You know, I was very active and I liked playing sometimes. And this one time, the physical ed teacher had chose two captains. I was a captain, and the other captain was another girl that I didn't really care for. She was like not an enemy, but she was an enemy. Um, I didn't really care for her and the group of people that she ran with because they tried to challenge me before. And yes, I was outnumbered, but nobody touched me. Nothing happened. So, um, this is how I know the Lord is always with me, because people always would team up with other people who disliked me just to try to beat me and still couldn't win, whether it was physical or mental. It doesn't matter. But anyway, the reason why I want to share this story with you is because on this particular day, she and I had to choose team players, right? So let me tell you how she chose her players. She chose them based off of popularity and if she liked them or not. Me, I chose the least likely people. She wasn't really choosing the other people who weren't in our actual class. They just shared PE with us. And these students were considered, what the children call them, DC or IEP, or they just didn't learn at the same pace as us. Now, I talked to people of all walks of life, and I did not treat any of them different. We had regular conversations. Some of them were, you wouldn't even know that that person had that issue because they operate and perform just like everybody else. So I chose people based off of their ability and what they can do. It had nothing to do with if I liked you or not. I paid attention who could kick a ball, who could run fast, who was competitive, who enjoyed the game. I thought about all these things when I chose my players. And most of the people I chose was in that class. I didn't really choose the people I was cool with and stuff like that. So anyway, to make a long story short, we ended up beating everybody. Every time I played dodgeball with the entire class, my team always won. Maybe we lost before, but we mostly always won, to my recollection. And I tell you this story to let you know, like, the Lord always chooses the least likely. And here, you're going to have people who are going to disagree with you, come against you with a religious spirit. You're going to have people who challenge you and seem like, or make you feel like you're not worthy, or the Lord doesn't talk to you, or the Lord didn't choose you, or the Lord don't speak to you. No one knows your relationship with God but you. So I'm going to tell you this. Now, those who carry that religious spirit, their main focus to always obey the law. But if you notice, because they are so focused on making sure they obey the law, they are the same ones who are judgmental. They're the same ones who are running people out of the church. They're the same ones with evil in their heart. But then when you think about those who seem to be least likely, those are the ones that sharing the gospel. Those are the ones who are loving. Those are the ones who the Lord chose. And once the Lord chooses you, He chose you. There's nothing that anybody can do about that. So I'm sharing this as a lesson. You know, I thought about myself and things that people would always say. Just a group of people who, because they want to be so right in their ways, they choose to deny me. They choose to try to get me to fit a narrative that isn't true. I don't care about the narrative, and I don't try to break it. I allow people to think and do as they please, because God has given them a mind to think, and they choose to think that way. So therefore, when I share this story with you, it's only to let you know to be kind and loving to those, even if you don't believe that the Lord is walking with a particular person. You know, it is not your place to tell somebody who they are, who they not. It is not your place to not be kind to somebody just because they don't look like you, or just because they don't do what you do, or just because the title that they carry. You know, everybody deserves love. Everybody deserves kindness. You know, and I chose those people based off of their ability and what I knew that they can do. And that's the same how the Lord chooses us. He know more about us than we know about ourselves. We're learning ourselves. He already knows us because he created us. So that's my whole point of the story. I hope that this was helpful to you. I pray that this was helpful to you. Peace and blessings, beautiful souls. Until next time, let me help you, and together we can help one another. Peace and blessings.